the Texas Longhorns.
Oh, the Texas, the number one team?
College football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Badgers will boot it away to start the game. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Give out of the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
I just had a little bit of pump.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. The Longhorns are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the air, it's Manning. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Oh,
he
shit.
can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go. He lost one down the sideline.
Pick it! Oh, my
he
God!
dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
This is a fucking Ohio State, man. I still couldn't do it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. The Badgers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Get in there!
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore.
Pissed it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Manning.
Oh, he got that.
A little screen to the running back. Running on the Jets.
Recovered
by the defense, and he's off.
Take it to the crib.
Touchdown, Badgers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Smackdown stream. Y'all lucky you can't hear my boy.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
14-0 in the game.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
Oh
Picked
my
off.
God!
They turn on their own end.
Bringing
it back. Touchdown, Wisconsin. What momentum you get when when the defense comes up with a play like
5
that.
minutes.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Oh, I got my boy Axel in here. What do you do, Axel? He said, bro, somebody said, dude playing for cardio. What the fuck?
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
He can still come back because I can get the possession. I might start
Looking to
bullshit.
throw, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Oh, a lot of space. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
The belt his ass.
Off play action on first down.
Can't
find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first
you got my stream on, guys?
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
It's caught. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Manning. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Makes the grab past the marker. And the Longhorns will have a first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with the touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So a drive there of 82 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Wow, Ohio won it again.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
The score was 34-22. Ohio State, they were the best college to go to get drafted. I ain't gonna lie.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Yeah. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
I possibly would, hell yeah. Something the fact that I think so too, bro.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Badgers want to crank the tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Now rolling to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Picked off. What a way to set him up.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
I mean, for Shedeur, I feel like he's going to have to prove himself for sure.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Steps away to find some room. Throws toward the end zone.
Bro, what?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
He might actually make it to it. If we don't, hopefully we don't get dropped from the first round.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Edwards.
God!
He's going up top. Snags it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter.
Wisconsin, 21. Texas, 14.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
I was expecting you to score something. Yeah, you ain't
looking to fire.
Totally garbage, but...
Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Unloads quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
He's got it on the run. That's it's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, that's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. He might want another play. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Touchdown,
It's
bitch!
complete.
I just scored 6 like a
Into the end
touchdown.
zone. Touchdown, Badgers! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Texas.
What the fuck, did the gunshot just go off?
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
So that's the Kelsey. His lame ass nigga.
First
That's
snap
my
of this
goose.
drive will
Yeah,
come
that's
from
all.
their own 17.
Hey, you can tell us around. Look at this formation. You ain't got no receiver.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Oh, bitch him,
And
Chad.
he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20.
I hate
He's
boys.
brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A huge play like that getting wiped out by a penalty. Is there anything that deflates a crowd quicker than that? Now on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
The Longhorns
We got a
need their
game.
binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. Pulls it in down the sideline. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10.
He's smart.
To the ground with the back.
Yeah.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Hell yeah,
Got
that's
stuffed on
shit.
1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up and was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, obviously at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to...
This defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating.
You can't even see that shit.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Intercepted
A first half turnover to swing momentum. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking to buy time. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Wow, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
Best play right here, your butts.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
You were slow!
He gets it in! Touchdown, Texas!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 3rd. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going up top.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here.
Oh,
and
my
the incomplete
God!
pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on 3rd down, now setting up 4th.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fakes to grab. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. To the air. It's Manning. And it's incomplete as he threw the helium ball, trying to float it in.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Looking to the big tight end.
Good D!
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the right.
Little ass
Just
boy!
broke
Get
the
off of
tackle and still
me!
on his feet. There he goes.
Get off of
And
me,
the tackle
nigga!
is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30 plus. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout
smart.
call.
You playing smart.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3.
That's in there. That's in there.
Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away.
You taught me that, big boy.
And the Longhorns will put it away to start the second half.
Give my points for the high. Buck team. I think it threw a fucking bomb.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Good drive.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Badgers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Now they've got a little room
My
to
boy
work
Shifty
with. They're out to
gets
the
out that
28
jam.
with a 1st down.
Yeah,
The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. He's loose.
Nice
Ripping
run.
off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. Running into the open space.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
To the air, it's Edwards. Moving away from pressure. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really help their confidence.
Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. Off the play fake. And they got him. A to try to convert on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I was getting hold.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Here comes he. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads to the right.
Perfectly
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in a tight game like this.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throwing right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Lots of running room. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle.
He's got it. 1st down and more.
There you go.
Still running at
Get
the
off
40.
him.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
There he goes. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down.
Come on. Tap. And then over here, close out.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff.
He's blocking, Wisconsin blocking.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Hey, third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, fourth down coming.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Am I really ass?
The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Finds his big tight end. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Badgers hit it quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. He's got the back in the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 4.
Boy, you do to me.
And they're set up.
Gotta make this shit as hard as possible.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back to back.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6.
Get in there.
Complete. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin
that
Badgers,
baby
boy.
in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Like that one.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. So the 16-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Hey, I like this college football. This damn kind of better than that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Trying play action. Gonna take a shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Put on stream, my boy.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Gets it out quickly. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense. But you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Pulls it in. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Yes, sir.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Under fire. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Taking it the other way.
That's to the crib.
And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Badgers.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
I like this.
Motion from the wideout.
I got to see the other teams in there now.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Take a knee, cuz.
Dropping back, it's Manning. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Who the fuck this nigga think he is? Bro, where the fuck is my team at, bro?
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play.
Had to take a quick business call. Run from the ball. If we throw it to right side.
Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. He wants to take the top off. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Back to throw, it's Manning. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack